Do you know why Titanfall 2 is such a great game? Yes, the gunplay is very satisfying. The movement is amazing. The map design is incredible. The atmosphere is on point. And yes, the Titans are very cool. But for all of those things to exist, we need a top-notch dev team with a clear vision of exactly what type of game they want to make. And last but not least, they need to be passionate about the project. And my god, Respawn Entertainment checks every single box. A game like Titanfall 2 doesn't randomly turn out great. It's raw talent and passion that makes something like this. The people behind Titanfall are industry legends. They created another small franchise you might have heard of, Call of Duty. And back then Call of Duty was the trend setter. And funny enough, when they announced the first Titanfall, these guys were setting trends again. All of a sudden, a lot of developers wanted to make FPS games where you could wall run, Call of Duty included. The problem is, after playing Titanfall 2 for the first time, 7 years later, those games back then were terrible compared to this. There's no wonder why people got tired of like the futuristic games where you could wall run and people wanted boots on the ground. But people were like, in my opinion, I think a lot of us was just tired of playing bad games where you could wall run. But that's why I appreciate this game so much. It's because it's made by a team that just made the game they wanted to make. And these guys know what good gameplay is. And I also remember that the first Titanfall got a bit of backlash for not having a campaign. They were like, alright, hold my beer. Let us bring the guy who wrote and directed the campaigns for Modern Warfare 1 and 2 into the team, and he created what many people refer to as the best FPS campaign of all time. But yeah, I almost feel ashamed that I haven't played it until now. But I'm so glad I did, you know, better late than never, I guess. The problem is that now I'm on the Titanfall 3 hype train, crazy pills and everything, you know, like that game just, it needs to happen. It needs to happen. Like I refuse that Titanfall 2 is the last in that franchise. I know that Apex is in the same universe and I like Apex for what it is, but it ain't no goddamn Titanfall, you know what I mean? We can have both of them. I sincerely believe that this franchise needs another go. A lot of things went wrong when it got released, but I guess they learned their lesson, you know? So Respawn, if for any reason some of you see this video, just hear me out. I see your passion. I feel the skills. Bring the old gang back together. Make Titanfall 3. I promise I'll buy the game. And I'll promote it for free. I will. It needs to happen. EA. If anyone at EA sees this, you make billions of dollars each year on Madden and FIFA. You can afford to have another Titanfall 2 release disaster. You can afford it. Like, it won't happen. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but you can afford it. Just bring us a good game. Then I'll show more respect to you as well. I promise. Maybe.